Greetings.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Sir, I have completed schooling from BHU Public School there. Then after that, I have completed graduation from assistant ESIC Medical College and Hospital.
Pharmacist.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the use of your vocation and profession in this particular field?
Sir, pharmacy is a novel profession which has given me chance to how to handle the crowd in situation when there is lots of people are gathering for the taking during the dispensation of medicine. Secondly, sir, it has given me patience during the serving of my job. And third situation, during the health emergency in COVID, I have served for the people, and this condition will help me for the administration purpose.
So what is so special with the administration? Because pharma is a ever-growing field.
Yes.
In the wake of COVID-19, it has become so much,
Yes, sir.
I think, impressive. And a lot of prospects are going to emerge. It's a global and it's the most important profession nowadays.
Yes, sir.
Unless until the COVID-19 become extincted. Recently, North Korea and China, both the countries have witnessed lockdown. Still, the process is on, and because you have expertise in this particular field, and I think you are enjoying a lot. And what is so special with administration?
Sir, administration, because I like administration, and administration will give me lots of opportunity to intensify my work, sir. Diversity of job is there, sir. In pharmacy, there is no diversity of job, sir.
So there is job diversity.
Yes.
That's why you are attracted towards this
Yes,
particular
sir.
field. Apart from diversity, what other options are there?
Sir, there is dignity in the society regarding.
So there is no dignity in your this profession which you.
Sir,
audience.
basically in respect to administration, pharmacy have dignity, but not comparative to administration, sir. It is not comparable of.
Can you explain this particular term dignity with respect to the pharmacy as well as administration?
Sir, pharmacy, basically when I say that dignity, when I start job, it's basic rate of 2,800, sir. 2,800, sir. So salary is very less, sir. In this.
When the salary is attached with dignity?
Sir, no, sir. Salary is sometimes attached, sir. When I say that salary, sir, when I am working as a 5,400 get paid in level 9, sir, there is a dignity, sir. When I am working as a level 5th officer, and then I am working as level 9, sir, there is gap of 4, sir, the basic, sir. So there is, I think, sir, the dignity is, sir.
Is necessarily necessitated with the salary pay, per allowances, etc. According to your opinion.
Yes, sir.
Can you further explain the term dignity?
Sir, basically, sir, when I will be getting better salary,
My focus is on dignity only.
Sir, dignity, sir.
Because you have good expertise and you have good communication skill also.
Yes, sir.
So you just be focused on the term dignity. Because this is the very word which is directly attached with the administration.
Yes, sir. So, besides the pharmacy, I was only going to doing same work each and every day, sir. And even, sir, we have, sir, seniority order where doctor is given more priority in our health system, sir. I think, sir, he is only the person who is responsible for caring in hospital. But I think all of the staffs of the hospital are equally important. But, sir, in our field, we are supposed to have inferior to doctors, sir. But in respect of administration, we will be having equal choice or equal type of work, sir.
Okay, over the past few years it has been witnessing that a lot of technocrats and the other professionals are entering to the administration.
Yes.
Do you think that this is a radical departure or do you think there is sort of deviation at all?
So actually what is happening, sir, there is insecurity. That's why.
Yes. So do you also feel that?
No, sir, in my profession there is no insecurity of job. But, sir, I think, sir, I will be getting
But there is no
better
dignity.
package,
But there is no dignity to such extent
sir,
as that of the administration.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the only dignity which attracts you towards the administration.
Dignity and, sir, perks, sir,
And-
alliance, sir, and great pay, sir, things, sir.
So suppose your company, your organization just provide all such things, then do you think that you will take a second opinion on the perspective?
No, sir, no, sir. Diversity of job is also there, not there.
So job diversity is not there.
I will be working here only in administration because the pharmacy has no diverse.
Your subject is botany.
Yes, sir. My optional is botany, sir.
Okay, so what part of botany is applicable to administration?
Sir, I think, sir, very much.
What is the crux of botany? Which is quite. What is the crux of botany, which is indispensable point for the administration?
Sir, presently in current situation, sir, sustainable development is the crux which will be helping for administrative purposes.
Apart from the sustainable development, do you think that any particular term which is quite urgency in the administration?
Sir, I think, sir, the development of sir, agriculture, sir, will be helpful in botany subject will help me in administrating during the agriculture, sir, because our state is an agriculture-based economy, sir. So this will also help me to frame and reform any type of acts which will be helpful for our society, basically, sir, farmers.
Can you explain zero budget natural farming in 2-3 points?
So
Zero budget natural farming, because the term has become a lot of prominence nowadays.
So when we are saying that zero budget natural farming, in that we are focusing on the let's say natural things. We are not focusing on chemicals such as fertilizer and chemical industries. So it will give us a solution for the pollution, sir, like sir, water and soil pollution, sir.
Okay. What are the major disputes involved in the ongoing Russian-Ukraine crisis?
Yes, sir. Major disputes, sir.
Yes. What are the major disputes? What are the major issues?
Sir, actually, from the beginning of 1991, after the Russia disintegration, Ukraine was saying that he will not accept the dominion of Russia, but Russia was imposing itself as a dominant state, dominant country, sir. For that, Russia also Ukraine wanted to join NATO, but Russia was opposing it. And secondly, sir, third thing, sir, Russia wanted some types of autonomous in areas of Donbass, which is basically, sir, Luhansk and Donetsk. But there was no any autonomous given to people of people living in Donbass. So Russia, in order to protect itself from ground, sir, Indian situation has improved a lot and infrastructure has developed very much, sir. And after in third, sir, phase, when during last June and April to June year, sir, our situation has very much developed, sir. Like, sir, we have lots of oxygen concentrator and oxygen plants, sir. We have also we have got improved in, sir, PP production, sir. We improved ourselves in production of, sir, Covishield and Covaxin, sir, which have helped our countries to also export these vaccines. Sir, photosynthesis is one of the most important process in which plant take carbon dioxide and water and make food, and this food is responsible for distribution of either food to all other creatures.
Polypolites क्या होता है? Polypolites क्या होता है?
Polycat means poly means many and plant means structure, so many structure having plants are in polycat.
अच्छा, respiration और photosynthesis का कोई differential है?
Yes.
किस तरह?
Sir, in respiration, we are burning carbohydrate and getting energy, sir. But in case of photosynthesis, we are consuming that CO2 and water and transforming it into carbohydrates.
What is the importance
And
of?
sir, basically,
What
sir,
is the importance of national hydrogen policy?
So importance of this
National hydrogen policy.
or the diesel and petroleum, sir, so that our dependence on fossil fuel can be reduced.
वर्तमान में प्रोजेक्ट जो है सो बिहार का जो फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है उसमें आप क्या चैलेंज देखते हैं?
Sir, major challenges in financial administration is, sir, taxation base is less, sir. Secondly, sir, we don't have any reform or any act which will include all the system, all the sources from where we can gain the tax, sir. So, as for example, many institutions and many shops are excluded from the taxation system, sir. So we should increase we should include these in taxation system, sir. And sir, there is also need of modification in our policy for industrial planning, sir. Sir, basically, I have seen in other states that Punjab and Haryana, whenever we have to take any soap for a month or year, we will have to get agreement for 11 months. here I don't think such type of policy is there, or if there is policy, then implementation of such policy is not going on, sir. If I will have to get a shop, I will have to pay 2 lakh or 3 lakh for let's say, sir, money, sir, what is I am forgetting that term. 2 to 3 lakh rupees is paid, sir. In other state it is policy, sir, we will have to pay only 2.5 months.
तो हमारी फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम है,
Yes, sir.
उसका सबसे बड़ा जो सोर्सेज है टैक्स, तो कौन सा स्पेसिफिक टैक्स है?
सबसे बड़ा source
स्पेसिफिक टैक्स कौन सा है जो सबसे बड़ा स्टेट का सोर्सेज है?
states, sir, we are getting grant from sir, central government.
ग्रांट,
Yes, sir.
जीएसटी का क्या स्टेटस है?
GST is the third rank.
जीएसटी के कुछ लिमिटेशंस हैं?
Sir, GST has limited.
स्टेट फाइनेंशियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में
Sir, GST has some limitations, sir. First limitation, I think, sir, for the manufacturing state, it is let's say in loss, sir. Manufacturing state is in loss, and those where as it is destination based, so those states which are getting that equipment or items will be benefiting, sir. Second loss is sir, GST is, sir. Due to illiteracy, sir, Bihar like state is very much back due to non-registration of system, non-registration on the portals.
कि हिंदी कैसी है?
Sir, Hindi, sir, ठीक.
ठीक है, तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को तो हिंदी में ही काम करनी पड़ती है। यहाँ के पीपल तो टिपिकल लोकल लैंग्वेज को ही प्रेफर करेंगे, तो आपको कोई कठिनाई तो
सर,
नहीं होगी?
मुझे तो सर आती है, सर, अंग्रेजी आती है, सर, भोजपुरी आती है, सर, हिंदी भी आती है.
ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया, बेस्ट ऑफ लक, थैंक यू वेरी मच। जा सकते हैं।